So I'm here making my favorite homemade chili. First is a bag of simple ingredients: onion, garlic. Normally there's some jalapeno peppers in there, but I don't have any jalapenos, so I'm using 2 of these peppers out of the garden. My version of the chili is simply cut up the spices first. So I'm gonna do that now. So now I've cut up the basic stuff I have here. I'm gonna light the stove. Now that's on, I'm gonna add a little lard to my pot. Most people don't know that's the secret ingredient in cooking good stuff, lard. Now the lard is coming down from solid to liquid. Once that's done, I'm gonna add in the seasonings. If you notice all those peppers I have in there, they're all hot peppers, which is why I have them rolled. They're getting nice, onions are getting nice and translucent. Also the garlic. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add some more seasonings. 1.5 tablespoons chili powder. 1 tablespoon of cumin. 3/4 teaspoons of ground black pepper, but unfortunately I no measure, so I just make some churns of the pepper mill until I think I have enough. Then I add some salt. I'm not a big salt user, so it usually takes 2 teaspoons of salt, but, well, 1 teaspoon of salt. But I'm usually a little light on the salt. Then I'm gonna add some ground beef. My ground beef is local ground beef from Howell Valley Farms. If you're local, you should check them out. They have the most amazing meats out there, as well as pasture-raised eggs. So definitely somewhere to check out. Now I'm going to cook this up. Let my ground beef brown, and then I'll add the rest of the ingredients. A lot of chili recipes you'll find actually tells you to add the beans and the seasonings together first, and then cook the beef in a separate pan, drain off the oil, and then add it to the pot. However, I find that seasonings do better when actually cooked in fat. So I actually cook the seasoning in fat so it enhances the flavor, and then add the other ingredients, namely the beans, the tomatoes, and then let it simmer. So this is what it looks like now. Once the beef cooks down and brown, I will go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients and let it simmer for an hour or so, maybe more, depending on how long it takes to get in. For this recipe, I'm actually going to can it. I'm not going to eat it fresh, so I usually let it become a bit more liquidy texture rather than actually being totally chunky chili wholesome stuff. But also, chili always tastes good the second time around, so having your chili done for 24 hours usually enhances the flavor. It'd be so amazing to smell this how it is now. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. If you notice, the spices are foaming on top. That's what that foam is. And I'm gonna just let it continue to simmer and cook all those great flavors in. This is my chili here, just bubbling in. It's actually already done. I'm basically putting the contents into my jar. As you can tell, I made quite a mess doing it, but once that's done, I'll drop it in the pressure canner and set up for timing. Pressure canner venting. I'm waiting for the 10 minutes for it to vent. Then I can put on the weight and bring it up to pressure. This is the finished product, labeled with the rings removed. You normally store canned foods with the rings removed. In case the seal becomes undone, you will know, because if you check here, it is fully sealed, lifting up by the lid. Nothing happens, doesn't pop off. The canned foods normally last you at least 1 full year. However, they never last that long around here. And so that's it. That's the result of the chili canning. If you have any questions or any suggestions, feel free to drop them down in the comments. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video.